We're
Hello,
live.
and we are live. Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Freedom 2025 Live in Action. My name is Diane. I've been doing this digital business for the past 6 years, and I'm joined together with Coaches Rose and Coach JC from Perth, Western Australia. If this is the first time you're watching us, we want to know where you are watching us from. Please add it in the comment section. Okay, so it's our fifth episode, and I just thought today that we didn't really share with our audience the goal for this live. So our goal really is to make this digital business accessible to everyone anywhere in the world, because the digital business is not just made for local people, it's global, and that's why we love that, because we want to work with moms, dads, nurses, people from different walks of life, different um, professions all over the world. And we've been doing that for the past 6 years already, you know. And we also want to help you guys, for those of you who have been watching us and you still haven't made that decision. We want to help you make that decision if this business is the best fit for you and your family. Okay. And so we are trying to dumb down the business for you so you can easily understand it. For tonight's topic, we are going to talk about navigating the online space with zero knowledge. So I think what we want to answer tonight is whether it's possible for total beginners to start this digital business and thrive online. Okay, so we have three talking points that we want to share with you, and I'd like to start with the first one, which is the step by step training program. So I think a lot of us have this notion that, if you don't have a tech background, if you don't understand technology, if you don't understand funnels and all the system that all goes into starting your digital business, that it is impossible to start your business online. But you know what?
Mm,
The three of us, we all started with zero knowledge. And
that's right.
the thing that helped us is the step by step training program. And what I love about this training program is that it has evolved over the years, and it's just getting better and better every single year. There are dedicated people who make it better for us. There are people who run it for us in the background. So even if you have zero knowledge on running an online system, you don't really have to worry about that, because everything is taken care by
Mm,
our team. And I think, it's really hard to understand if you don't come from the tech world, but we are so glad that, beginners like us, moms, dads, first time entrepreneurs, have been able to set up their businesses online in different social media platforms through our step by step training program. And so I think for people who have no tech knowledge, it is easily solved by our step by step training program. So for our second talking point, I'd like to ask Coach Rose.
yes. Our second talking point is the social media tools and automation. This is how beginners, even when we started as beginners, how this is how we thrive in this digital business. It's through social media tools and automation. All of us have jobs. When I started, I was a stay-at-home mom. My hands are full. I was even looking after other people's kids. Um, Coach Diane here was working as a chef, and of course, Coach JC is a BCRN, driving Dido RN. So we all have busy careers. We all have busy lifestyle. Um, especially if you're a mom as well. You got lots of jobs, you come home from maybe your day job, and then there's another job there waiting for you. So how do you thrive starting a digital business? Sometimes some moms and dads, they don't want to start because they just don't know how to make it work with their busy schedule. So the social media tools and automations are very important because it do the heavy lifting for you. When it can be overwhelming, even though we have the step-by-step training guide, like the training site, it can be overwhelming. But thank goodness there's AI, there's technology, and we can schedule our post and we can automate everything. Our system gives us the 24/7 access to the training side, and at the same time, the automation. You don't need to follow up individual leads or individual potential business partners or potential clients because the automation do it for us. So that's how we thrive. And also, we also do like aside from scheduling posts, the social media tools as well gives you um, like send the emails for you, like I've said, the follow-up emails for you, and also it tracks your sales, and that's the automation as well do that. We have a system that tracks the sales for you, so you don't count your whatever uh, whatever sales you have. It's all recorded, it's all in the system. So it really is a very good thing to have a social media tools and automation arranged for you already, and you don't have to come up with these things by yourself because these are all provided for you. The training and how to use them is also provided for you. So that's why even if you're a beginner, if you even if you don't have knowledge about anything about social media, how to post, branding, and everything, that's all done in the background. That's all that can all be learned in this business. So
Yeah.
that's it. Makes your life simple.
Also, if I may add, you can also add. So if you also want to add something later, Coach JC, about this, I just want to share also that through the tools that we use in this business, we have learned so many
Yes.
skills that we haven't learned doing our day jobs. Like
Yeah.
for me as a chef, I had no idea that I can easily learn how to create posts. I can easily
Yes.
learn how to edit videos. And just to give you an example, I love using CapCut right now.
Yeah, me too.
I
Me too.
mean, right? Um, so it was something that I really wanted to learn when my kids were younger because as a mom, I wanted to track their progress. I wanted to
Mm,
create videos for their birthdays, I wanted to
mm,
create something like to make a memory bank of videos from when they were younger, and I had no idea how to do it. But because of our business, not only can I use it for my personal use, I can also learn these apps for me to be able to create videos professionally, right? And I'm not
yes.
even a tech savvy person, but through our training, through these systems that are in place, and through the apps that are available to us, we can easily create these videos, we can easily create these posts for our businesses. What about Coach JC? What app are you using currently for your business that you think is quite helpful for those who want to start their businesses and they don't have any idea how to do these things?
Sure. For me, the app that I enjoy so much is Canva, because I'm able to create different things, and apart from that, it's also helping me outside of the business because
Mm,
I could create. I could now. It's because I'm good already with Canva because of the business. I am now. It's easy for me to create invitations if there are family occasions or even for friends. I could create different things, posters for them. So it's really a part of, it's also a part of, a personality development, that we're able to
Mm.
learn how to use different things, different apps, not just for the business, but you could also use, of course, for our personal lives. And I think that's what's great with the technology right now, because we're not, there are so many apps, there's so many things right now, that the technology allows us, that we could use, holistically, not just for the business, but also, outside of the business. And like you, I also like, using, CapCut, and of course, the different social media platforms. I just want to touch, a little bit about, the social media tools. We are using, different social media platforms.
Yeah.
You could be on Facebook, TikTok,
TikTok.
Instagram, um, whatever you like, YouTube, and so on and so forth. There's so many social media platforms right now, so wherever you are, whatever platform you like. And another thing also, you don't have to have a huge following, you don't have to be an
Yeah.
influencer
You don't have to
to
be
be successful in.
monetized.
Exactly. Yeah, true, true. And of course, this year we've also launched our faceless, approach in doing the business. So if you are into, if you are a very, very, very private person, whether you are, be it religious or cultural,
Mm.
reasons or purposes, you can still be successful in this digital business, because there's so much options that you can do. Again, you
Mm.
don't have to be famous, you don't have to be popular, you don't have to have a big following, you don't have to be techie or tech savvy, because everything is laid out for you. The training itself is really step by step, regardless of what you come from. You don't have to be good in English, you don't have to, you just have to be you. And the thing is, with social media right now, you can actually filter what you put out for public consumption, and that's what's good about
That's
social media. A lot of people
Mm.
are scared about social media, because it's or having additional business, that leverages social media, because they think that they loses their privacy, which is not at all. We still have, it's really up to you how much you put out there, how much of your personal lives you put out there for public consumption. So if you want to be, 50% be there, or you just want to be 10% to be out there, and it's okay, it's fine. That's still, very doable in this business. Okay, should
yeah.
we go to a third point?
Of course. For our third talking point.
Third talking point is the role of mentorship and community. Before joining in this digital business in 2021, I've already been a very entrepreneurial person. I've always thought about having different sources of income. I've been into real estate investing, properties. Um, I've also had, brick and mortar businesses before, but none of those businesses have had mentorship. It's
Mm.
like franchising. You join a business, you choose a business, and then you join. And then there's, just like franchising, you are guided. But in this digital business, it's even better, because you have your personal coaches and mentors that will guide you through. It's not just, and it's not also time constrained. It's not like, you have coaches for 3 months or for 6 months of your or the first 6 months of your running the digital business. You have your coaches access to unlimited coaching and mentorship up until forever, whenever. And there are also 24/7 support, not just with these coaches and mentors, but also, we have support from, ITs, that help us to create, websites, making it simpler, and of course from other digital businesses, around the world. You know what? Right now, and especially, after pandemic, it's such a very, very important thing to be a part, to have that sense of belongingness, and to be a part of
Mm.
something that you share belief with. That a community that is very positive and that is just very supportive, regardless of what you do in life, regardless of what business you are into. It's so much, very, very important that there are people who supports you, that
Mm.
propels you to your goals. And that, because we're just human beings. We're not. We're not motivated 100% every single day, and that's
So
okay.
true.
It's fine. All have ups and downs. Why? Because life happens, right? It's
That's
not
right.
every day, every morning wake up like, 100% I'm a winner, I'm successful and this. It's not like that. It's okay because we're humans, and in this digital business community, we have people that supports us, that believes in you, that drives you, that you could get opportunity, you could drive their energy and just harness them and then use it for your advantage. And yeah, do you guys want to add on this talking point?
Yeah, I'm a strong believer that in order for you as a beginner to thrive in the any kind of business, especially in online business, you need to have these two things: the tools that we just talked about and the people. You need
Yeah.
people, and especially this is a people business. You need people to just say congratulations, or people to
Mm.
kind of affirm what you're doing. You know that maybe you're doing the right thing, but sometimes we just need somebody to tell us, like Ati Dayan will tell me, yes Rose, you're in the right track, and then
Yeah.
you have the
True.
confidence to actually implement everything that you're planning to implement in your business. So I'm so
Mm.
happy that we can find that here in the business. So if you're a beginner and you're watching right now, we have the tools, we have the system, and we have the people that you can depend on. So yeah, it's so true.
Yeah.
That's
You
right.
just
If
have
I
to
may
bring yourself. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, if I may also add, I think one thing that set us apart from other businesses, from other digital businesses, is that now we are so focused in having events, which means that, we are meeting people from our community all the time. Last year, we've had a few events. This year, we've already had two, and we're planning the next one for before the holidays. And that's when, our business becomes like more real
Yeah.
than just having people online. It creates that sense of
Mm.
belongingness also, because let's be honest, not everyone around you would be
Would cheer.
supportive when
Would
you start the
Yeah, that's
business,
right. Most
right?
of the time, the people that knows you, they're the one that telling you no, that's a scam, or no, don't start that. They're the one stopping you.
That's true. And I mean, it's very how do I say this? I mean, a lot of when we started the business, there are a lot of husbands who tell their wives to, don't start
True.
that business. It's a
Yeah.
scam. It's not real.
Yeah.
And we've seen over and over, time and time again, the amount of moms who have been doing their business on their own, because most of the
Mm,
time when you because this is your business, it can be really lonely. That's why it's
mm,
really important to have that community, and if you can, meet the people in your local area, because it makes it more fun, enjoyable. You become a social person. And what's important is you find people with aligned values, you
yeah.
know and because we have the same goals, we're motivated by the same things. And it's actually easy because we understand each other better, because we know exactly what this business is and what we are
Yeah.
doing. Yeah.
And the
Very true.
mentorship as
So,
well.
mm,
Go JC.
yep. Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So I just want to add, because this is also the we have the mentorship. The people is one thing, but also the one-on-one mentorship, or you have your own direct mentor. So a
Yeah.
mentor is also very important, because there's like this one person that you can directly ask what are the steps to take, like what's my next step, um
Yeah.
Yeah.
what are the mistakes to avoid. And that is like the
Exactly.
three of us has been sharing that to
Yep.
each other. What are the mistakes that you need to avoid in order for you not to repeat those mistakes, and you can grow faster, right? And grow faster in the business. So yeah, go ahead, JC.
Very true. That's why I'm very, very thankful for these two because they have started this business ahead ahead of me. So I am learning so much from them, so making me avoid the mistakes that they've done. And they were very, very gracious to teach me the things what to avoid, and so it was easier for me. That's also what we're doing right now for the whole community. We're trying to, you know, not just lift people up, but to make the path easier to, to conquer. So if you want to be a part of our a very positive community with like-minded people, not just from Perth but all over the world, name it, we're in Europe, Asia, America, wherever you are, guys, as long as there's internet. um we have the tools, we have the system for you, we have the training, we have amazing
Yes.
people. I'm not I really don't know what you want more that we don't have, that this digital business doesn't offer. If you want to be a part of this digital business, earn legitimately 100% and lucratively, regardless of where you are, what you do in life, whether if you're working full-time, part-time, not working, on a maternity leave, or on a physical rehab like me that years ago, that was me. But whatever whatever you're doing in life, if you want to be a part of this digital business and earn from the comfort of your home, earn while you're traveling, and earn while you're sleeping, feel free to comment down below where you are watching this live from, or you could also message us individually in our different pages. You are welcome, and we will be very, very happy to guide you through, and of course welcome you through this digital business.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you. See
So
you next
before we
Thank you
time.
so
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
before we close, there's I think we need to answer the question. So the question is it really possible for total beginners to start this digital business and thrive online? Yes or no?
100%.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
100%.
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you
100%.
so much, everyone. We'll see you next week for
Bye.
another edition
Have
of
a good night.
Freedom
Bye-bye. God bless.
2025 Live in Action.